Hi guys, it's Cindy with Pups and Crochet. And yes, me and Robert have been slacking, so we are getting our butts in gear so that we can do our videos all the time. This a little bit, there we go. Okay, and so because we have been slacking a little bit, we've been taking care of some errands, having some family business. We went to dinner with his parent, or lunch yesterday. We went to lunch. We drove 2 hours to go to our favorite restaurant back home, and that's where we went. And yes, I ate till my stomach hurt. The last time I was there was with my mom, and I really missed it. And I was so happy when they wanted to go there, and it was for their anniversary and for his mom's birthday. So yay, we celebrated with them, which was awesome. I have a few announcements to make. Tap Mama in the Bed Brigade, Amanda, she is doing better after her surgery. So, also Susan with Party On with Yarn and Crochet, she has got that cold like I had, where it lasted for like 2 and 3 weeks. Oh my God, it was horrible. Mine lasted a little bit longer, but so far she said she's doing okay, but she's still really sick. So if you like their channels, pop on over, say get well, say that you're happy that, you know, you met them, whatever, join their channel if you like them. Also, Connie with Just Another Stitch, she lost her baby Allie. It's her little cat. She passed away and went to the Rainbow Bridge. She's got a really cute video up for Allie with her and the biscuit. If you don't know her and you want to check it out, do that. And she's also doing a sew-along, either knitting or crocheting. It's a year-long project, I believe it is. I have to go through everything and make sure I got it all right. But I'll put it all in the, all the channels that I'm mentioning are going to be in the description box. So you can hop over, say hi, whatever. If you want to join them, please do. I love all these ladies on here. They're just so awesome. And that is all of my announcements for right now. Right? Okay, and I have a few things I want to show you. Let me get a drink real fast. I'm sorry. My medicine makes my mouth so dry. But that's okay. That is okay. And I have changed some of my stuff around. Got my little heart hanging up that has 3 hearts in it. Some more little animals. I love them. And I wanted to show you this one. I put it in the wash. Make sure she was okay. Anytime you're washing stuffed animals or things like that, you know, like cloth stuffed animals, crocheted stuffed animals, crocheted clothes, anything like that, that you have, always put them in a pillowcase, tie it up, wash them, throw them in the dryer, tied up, and they will stay perfect. I never throw them into the washer by themselves because they get caught on that agitator, so you're better off putting them into a pillowcase. Saves you a lot of trouble. So we gave her a good washing. And do you remember these kind of dolls? It's a little bunny, and they make the little dresses. And she's got little bloomers on. Little bitty bloomers. And she's got her little apron. This was in one of the boxes at the garage sale. And I didn't want to show her till she was all cleaned up. And I also got this little sloth was in there. And then I got the little monkey. He's a Christmas monkey. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and I got the little dog. Look at him. He's cute. He's so cute. So I wanted to show you those. And then I wanted to talk to you about that Tumi. I'm not really happy with the clothes. They just don't seem to size them right. So that is one thing I am not buying anymore. But my friend, she buys them for her clothes for her kids, and they fit perfect. But for adults, it's kind of a hit or miss, depending on what kind of material they used. I have to go up a size because they cut them smaller than, you know, what they should. But I did get this little change purse. And it is so cute. And I need something in my purse for my change instead of throwing it right in the bottom. And it's just a cute little case. I think it's adorable. They have all different designs. This one is like a boat side, like the boats. And then you see the lights like shining in the water, all the starlights. And it's on both sides. So I wanted to show you that because that I was really happy with. I thought that was cute. And I hope you enjoyed the 5 boxes of things that they gave us for free at the garage sale. I mean, he just loaded us up. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And I had something, oh wait. No, that's not it. Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. I'll have to put it in the next video because I wanted to show you something. Oh, okay, so nice and comfy. All right, so, and then I showed you, you know how I love stained glass, right? I showed you the stained glass heart that she painted, which I think is just beautiful. She's a little thin piece of wood, but she did her outline in silver and then filled them in with the stained glass colors, which I think is just beautiful. And I love that. And I'm working on something special for stained glass because I just love how it comes out. As you already know, and you've seen in my other videos, my stained glass star blanket that I'm making. And this is going to end up being a king size star blanket to go across our bed. And it's very nice. It's turning out very nice. And in between my projects, I work on that. I have challenged myself, and I told Robert, I have challenged myself from now until the end of the year when we are going to go over to Gordyville and do a show. I want to see how many baby blankets I can make. I'm going to make some other things in between, but the baby blankets are going to be my big thing. Anyway, so I made a challenge to myself. So I'm going to see how many that I can get done. And I'm working on them all the time. That's what I've been working with. Different patterns, different stitches, different yarns to see what I like and don't like. Which ones I want to work with, which ones are soft on my hands. A red heart. For some reason, some of their yarns, it just rips up my hands. So that's when I, you know, some I like. But anyway, I do have a nice haul for you that I'm going to show you in another video. But right now, I wanted to show you these 2 books that I found in that town garage sale that I did not show. Now, these are both from the 70s. So this is The American Primitive in Needlepoint. Can't even read. By Brandy Ormond. And it's got beautiful patterns.
The station,
I mean,
classical piano, free on Amazon.
Alexa,
Music.
stop. Alexa, stop. She's playing me classical music. I have to be careful with her. She listens to everything. But look at these designs. Now, the needlepoint's a little different than cross stitch. I mean, I can do cross stitch. I can do needlepoint. I can do punch needlepoint, crochet. I mean, pretty much anything. But look at this. Isn't that beautiful? It's Carousel Horse. So, I'm going to see if I can find the regular pictures. And this one's from 1977. It tells you about the supplies. It tells you about stitches, types of yarn to use. It also tells you how to sew an interface around the edges of the Aida cloth to keep the grid safe. But I want to show you the pictures. I want to show you the colored pictures. Oh, here they go. All right. So here's a few. So what I'm going to do, or try to do, is I am going to, on this one, that's on the front cover, I am going to try to cross these over into crochet. I mean, and they're so beautiful. I mean, these pictures are just beautiful. You don't find books like this anymore. I mean, these are, you have to really find them at the, at the sales. So that's that one. And then this one's Better Home and Garden Needlepoint. 35 exciting projects you can make: rugs, pillows, holiday decoration, quick point, bungalow, and petite point. So here's the front of that one. And this is from 1978. But it's showing you all these beautiful blocks that you can needlepoint. You can needlepoint them, then make a pillow. You can just do all kinds of things. Like this one, they did a cloth cover. They did the needlepoint cover under foam and made a coffee table. And I mean, it's just, it shows you everything. Like, here's pillows for your chairs with variegated yarns. This one's Arctic window design. It's a lot of stitches for pillows. So I'm also going to try to do this with some of the pictures that I like and turn them into a crochet. And then they tell you about adapting your needlepoint, like for enlarging a grid, for enlarging it without a grid, transferring the design. It shows you all these steps on how to do that on your Aida cloth. But I mean, some of these patterns, like this one, I really love that pattern. So I'm thinking about giving that one a go. And just trying to turn them into crochet. Now, these are needlepoint flowers, which I found very interesting. If you can see the petals, and then you have the little, these are beaded in the center for the middle of the flower. They're making baskets out of it, and tells you the colors and everything. And you can tell these books have definitely been used, because they are very well, adapted, and used. And some of the pages are loose, but they're just too cute. I couldn't pass them up. Here's the little lion. And they needlepointed everything and turned it into a pillow, or into a stuffed animal. Which is, it's really cute. And some of these things, I'm going to see if I can do it. Like, here's the bride and groom doll. Here's a footstool they made with it. I mean, that's a lot of needlepoint to make a footstool. And it's called the Scenic Hassock. And they got the bride and groom dolls. They got little lace patterns. New ways with needlepoint. It's just really an interesting thing of what they did. Some of them they do on the machine, which is really, when they have the specialty machine and they use that really thin thread. Some of the machines in the 70s were able to make certain stitches. So if you really knew how to work it, you could use your machine to do them instead of doing it all by hand. But honestly, I prefer to do it by hand. And I got that beautiful cross-stitch kit from as a gift from my friend Mary, and I'll link her channel down there too. It's No Place Like Home Crochet, and she sent me that beautiful needlepoint of the Dalmatians, the 101 Dalmatians, which I am starting to work on. And it is just, I mean, it's just so interesting how they do this. And this one, they made a 3D wreath. And that isn't really fruit on there. That is all needle pointed on the canvas and then sewed into a wreath. And if you look at it, you know, like glance at it, it looks like real fruit. But it's basically a needle point, which I thought was so interesting. And I mean, and then they give you all the little, like, hand sketch designs of how they made it, how they cut it, what kind of stitches that they used on it. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. And I saw these books, and Robert goes, those are needlepoint, not crochet. I'm like, doesn't matter. I can still work with it because I can do needlepoint. And he's like, okay. He just has to see me do it because I've been working on other things. But I can do it. And the cross stitch and needlepoint are basically the same, but some needlepoint does have different stitches that you would use. A different way to use the needle instead of just making the little crosses and changing colors. Some of them have a different thing, but it is very, very beautiful. And this is from 1977, the one I showed you with the cat on it. Yeah. And they put to my parents, Tom and Elaine, who persistently kept the faith. So that was from, I guess he did that to his parents, which was a beautiful thing. So even at this time, I guess guys were doing needlepoint in the 70s. But I was too young. I didn't do it yet. It was not until I was 8 that my grandma started me on crochet. So, but I only learned a few stitches from her. She did pass away before she could teach me anything else. So basically, I jumped on here, watching Allison Russell, doing baby blankets, got sucked into YouTube, having fun with it, met a ton of people that I love you guys all. Thank you all for being part of our Pups and Crochet family and, you know, jumping in on everything. And everybody that jumped in on our live that we did a pop-up live. And our winner was very happy. And I was so excited because we, you know, that time we did want to do a giveaway. And we did it for the ones that stayed on the entire time. We did a giveaway for them. So it was very nice. And I'm sorry that I missed Sticker Saturday yesterday because we were out to dinner and it was a lot of driving. So I could have just posted it, but I'd rather do it when I show you the stickers. So I will make sure to stay on that on Saturdays. So I can show you what stickers I have left, what you like. You email me, I send them out to you. It's a win-win. The stickers don't go to waste, and you get something nice to put on your car or your windows. They're positional, they're vinyl, so they're very nice. They're made special to resist the sun and cold. And you can reposition them if you got them a little crooked, which everything I do is a slight bit crooked, so you always have to fix it. Robert is a perfectionist at that. If it is just a little crooked, he's got to fix it. He's got to fix it. And then next month, my baby Olivia and baby Gemma are both going to get baptized together. And then we're having a little picnic at the park for them, a little party. Sadie is with Callahan and her husband. They're out in Boston. They're getting Callahan baptized next week, and he wanted to do it in his church where he grew up. And she's going to video it so we can see it, because honestly, I'm not ready to travel like that right now. But they are, he's taking her around, showing her the sights. They're having fun. She's like, Callahan's having a blast. She sent me a video before she left. She sent me a video, and Callahan, it was bedtime. Callahan knows his bedtime, but he also learned something new. So he's got his hands on the crib, and he's jumping up and down, jumping up, and Sadie's filming it, and he goes, I'm jumping, jumping, jumping. That crib was just rocking. It was so cute. He goes, I jump and jump, jump, jump. And then baby Olivia has learned how to hike her leg over the crib, and a little bit more and she's going to be over it. And I said, you better get ready, because she's going to be running right into your room. I said, and you're going to wake up with her in the middle of your bed. And baby Gemma has learned where the Velcros are on the diapers. So if they don't put a onesie on her that snaps in between, she just rips her diaper off and runs butt naked through the house. And they're chasing her, trying to get her diaper back on her. And I said, oh my goodness, I'm laughing. I've already been through this with all of them, and it is so funny. So that is what I wanted to tell you today. I will get to the ice yarn that I've had sitting here from YarnNet. I'm going to do that in the next video. So I buy this so that I can show you it. Then when I work with it, I show you how the done project is. I like to tell you how it feels, if it hurts, because my skin is very sensitive from the psoriasis. I have psoriatic arthritis that affects the skin in that. So if it's really rough yarn, it's hard for me to use. I can't do it. But some people really love it, and they make different projects. It might be different after you wash it. I don't know. So when I make a project, and if it is a stiff yarn, and I get through using it, I toss it in the wash, see how it will work out. And if it doesn't work out, then it's going to stay rough. So I don't like it. And I think that's it, because I'm going to do the yarn haul in the next one, and I'll remember to find that bag that I wanted to show you. I'm not going to tell you what's in it, but I will find it and show it to you, because I know I sat it down somewhere out of the way, and I will find where I put it. We've been doing a lot of spring cleaning and tossing things out and redoing everything. I got all my trapper keeper set up here with all my crochet books. And then as I use this yarn, I'll be putting more books and stuff up here. I got my little bee from Corey's baby shower. This is from Maryland Cotton Company. Check her out. She's very sweet. I love her. She made this for me. I got my little munchkin from all my pet friends on. This one's from Maxine and Lorraine. And then I got this from, guess who? I think you know, Sarah Moo. And then I have my beautiful keychain from Corey, my heart. So I'm working on it. And just so you know, before I forget to tell you, there is going to be a Meg 2. I did my Meg shark. Okay? And if you don't know, the Meg is like a dinosaur, and it is the biggest shark that ever roamed the waters. So, they are making part 2 of it. And also Squid Games is going to have part 2 coming out. So I'm hoping they get done fast. You know? Because it goes, especially with the, I mean, the Meg 2 is going to be a movie, but the Squid Games is a series. And what I love is that when they get done, they put the whole series on there, and you watch it. So I'm hoping that writing thing, you know, isn't going to stop them from putting it out this, hopefully, within the next month or two. But I will let you know, because Shark Week is coming up. You know I love Shark Week. Can't stand sharks. But do I want to swim with sharks? No. They would look at me and say, hey, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So no, I am not going to go swimming where sharks are. I don't like it. But I love Shark Week. I have so much fun. And they did not say who was going to be the main speaker to start off Shark Week. Last year it was The Rock. And this year I don't know who it's going to be. So we'll see. We'll keep in touch. We'll see what's going on. So I love you guys all. I hope you have had a wonderful weekend. And I will post all of the channels that I mentioned in the description box so you can check them out. And have a great day. Remember, adopt, don't shop. There are way too many babies that are out there that need a home. And when you go to a shelter or a rescue and you adopt one, you actually save two. You have one that you took home and then you made room for them to be over to take another one. Because as the end of COVID has hit and all that extra money they were giving people for necessities and stuff, and people used it for their pets that they got to keep them company since they were going to be inside all the time. Well, now that they're not getting all this extra money, they're taking all the animals back. How? This animal has fallen in love with you. You're giving it back to put in a cage because you don't want to pay for food. You didn't think about this beforehand? No? Hello? So I totally believe for rescues. That is my thing. Totally for rescues. Okay, so if you see me in the same clothes, like I always say, it's because I'm doing more videos. And I just do my taping as I'm going. I don't know why I keep telling you that. Because, you know, hey, got a problem with it? What am I going to do? It's the same video, it's just different, same taping time. I'm not going to change every time I'm taping in one day. Why should I? Okay, hugs and puppy kisses to you all. Prayers if you need them. And always remember to adopt. Don't shop. I will let you go for now. And I love you guys all. Bye.